Coming up this week on the show,
an inside look at the girls' soccer season.
Students share how they feel about going back to a full-time schedule.
And find out how you can make your college search a bit easier.
It's Friday, March 5th, and the buzz starts right now.
Happy Friday, Fort Mill. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Emma. Spring sports is starting off strong with some of our Yellow Jacket athletes playing their first games of the season this week.
Let's toss it over to Delaney with sports.
Hey Fort Mill, I'm Delaney and you're watching The Buzz Sports. Varsity girls lacrosse challenged Lake Norman on Monday at home and won 15-10. On Thursday, they faced off against Clover and won 17-7, and the girls will take on Charlotte Catholic tonight at home at 7. Boys lacrosse challenged Clover on Thursday and came out with a win. Girls soccer played against South Point on Thursday and won 3-1. Boys soccer will face off against Catawba Ridge tonight at 7. And varsity baseball will compete in the Battle at the Fort tournament this Saturday. Now let's take a look at how girls soccer is preparing for their long season after almost a year off from playing high school soccer due to COVID-19. I'm Delaney reporting for The Buzz Sports.
So my first thought after last season was canceled was I was just really disappointed for the girls. We had such a strong team. We had 6 seniors and 5 of them went to play in college. So of course it was really disappointing, but we just had to keep our heads up and deal with what came with us.
Since it's been over a year since I played high school soccer, I think something that I would want to achieve this year that I haven't last year is getting the chance to actually go to states this year and actually go against Dale Man and be able to maybe experience a championship this year, a regional championship.
We definitely used the time off to plan for the season, to just kind of rethink strategy, rethink the personnel we'd have coming in this year, and research a little bit of kind of what could make us better coming in this year with the personnel we have.
We are getting ready for the season by a lot of conditioning and as well as working hard on our ball touches and possession and making sure that our chemistry is ready for the season.
The message to the players now really is just to let's work with the group we have now. We're a pretty young team, but let's make sure that we mesh together and let's work off each other. We have so much talent, so we just have to figure out what works for us this year.
Thanks, Delaney. In school, we've got one more week until we're back in the classroom every day.
And the decision to go back on March 15th has everyone talking. This week, I got the chance to talk to students about how they feel about the big change.
I'm happy to go back 5 days because, my friends that are on B-Day. I don't want to go back 5 days because of schoolwork every day.
So I'm not excited to go back because I just think it's too soon and it's putting a lot of people at risk.
A reason that I'm happy that we're going back is because I get to see some friends and there's going to be more people in our classes. And then a reason I'm upset we're going back is because I'm just nervous about my health and being close to people all of a sudden.
I'm not excited about the homework, but I'm excited to see everybody.
I want to go back because I'd like to see my friends that have the other school day that I haven't seen the entire school year. And I don't want to go back because I'll lose a lot of sleep because I like to sleep in on the off days and work throughout the day on my schoolwork.
Okay, so one reason I'm excited to go back is to see the A-Day kids again, but I'm also not excited to have that many people in a classroom and be that close together.
With a decision as big as this, it's important to hear from students about what's going on here at Fort Mill.
Another big decision is choosing where you want to go to college. We talked to guidance counselor Mr. Young about an opportunity to make the process a little easier.
Every day in the month of March, we're offering Zoom sessions with over 20 different colleges. So over the month of March, you'll be able to sit down and meet virtually with over 20 different colleges, everybody from South Carolina, Clemson, Francis Marion, Converse College. These different colleges are offering 2 different sessions per day. So one at 11:30 and another at 12 o'clock noon. That way you'll be able to sit down and get that information about what they're offering from an admission standpoint. We are recording all of the sessions and we'll post them on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is linked on my Fort Mill Schools webpage. In order to access the sessions, all you have to do is check your email. I've already sent out a link that has a schedule of when all the different colleges are coming.
Thanks to Mr. Young for that opportunity.
Across the nation, many businesses are going back to normal, but some big companies are moving their headquarters to the East Coast. Michael talks to a 4-mill teacher to find out why.
For hundreds of years, taxes have always been a hot topic among the American people. But in one state, the heavy taxes are the leading cause of a mass migration.
California is the home of many big tech companies like Facebook, Google, and Tesla. But with high property taxes on big business, it's becoming more of a burden to operate out of the Golden State. Tesla, like many other businesses, is leaving the state due to high property taxes.
They're worried about taxes. They're worried about some of the red tape, so like the bureaucracy, the process that they have to go through in order to conduct business. There are high levels of environmental regulations in states like California, which is great from an environmental standpoint, but it can be very challenging from a business standpoint. Additionally, California has a mandatory $15 minimum wage coming into place. I think 70,000 people left California in 2020, and typically since 1900, California has seen an influx of residents. Some of the same things that are driving companies are some of the same things that are driving individuals. Taxes are huge. That's a big burden that people and companies have to face. If you look at places like Texas, or if you even look at some of the things that South Carolina's done in the recent history, these are places that are offering tax breaks or subsidies or various incentives to companies to get them here and keep them here. And so I imagine if California wants to keep their competitive edge from an industry standpoint, they're going to have to find some ground for compromise, whether it's with wages, taxes, or regulations, if they want to maintain that strong, especially tech business sector.
With more people leaving than going to California in the last 8 years, it's clear that if they want to keep some big names in our economy, they'll have to find another way to fund big programs like education, transportation, and infrastructure. Reporting for The Buzz, I'm Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
That's all we have for you this week. Until next time, I'm Emma.
And I'm Sophie.
Have a wonderful weekend, Fort Mill.